Hey, wait, that's not a car. That's a Honda CB750 Cafe, a motorcycle. Um, Hot Wheels has been bringing back the motorcycles as of late. Uh, and I don't necessarily like all of them, but I do like this Honda Cafe Racer. And it also fits with my usual taste of like JDM. Could see the rivets on this side. Pretty nice engine detail. And I have to say, the motorcycles have a nice, sort of a satisfying weight to them because there's a decent chunk of metal there making up the body. Green plastic on top. Got to get this one in close to really appreciate it. Yeah, printing looks pretty good. It's a little bit dainty there. Gotta kind of, like I said, gotta. I'm actually getting so close to the camera that I'm hitting part of the tripod. And I don't know, my light settings are a little high right now. It looks like it's having trouble focusing on the. Oh, there we go. But yeah, the printing looks good. It looks lined up for the most part. Seat appears to be where it's supposed to be. Hang on a second. Okay. And yeah, that's better. So yeah, motorcycle. You can kind of see, maybe you can see that this is in a. There's one thing I don't like about these is that they don't really stand on their own. This one's got kind of a idea of a kickstand there, but let's see if we can get it to actually. Oh, never mind. It does. So I was about to complain there, but look, it stands up perfectly, and it actually looks pretty nice in scale there next to the lamppost. I must say. Yeah, but this would not be the display side because obviously there's all those rivets in it. So you probably have to park it just like that. Ooh, that looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, so happy with that. A little different than usual, but this happens to be a combination of a cool type of motorcycle and a cool color scheme, so I decided to grab it. Let's drive this guy out of here. Try that again. That was good. It landed upright for that. Yeah, you know what? It rolled out. It drove out. Good for the motorcycle. '89 Mazda Savannah RX7 FC3S. Uh, not too much to say about this one. I do have it already in lime green. But just another real cool car out of the '80s line from last year. Excuse me. Hands sweating all over the body there. Yeah. I grabbed this because I also grabbed the other one at the grocery store, and you don't have to buy two, but it's $1.50. It's $1.50 each, or two for $3, and I don't know. It just feels right to buy 2 Hot Wheels at once for some reason. Headlights looking great. I really like the hood scoop on this one. And yeah. There we go. The Mazda logo and that RX7 badge clean. And headlights all nice and lined up as far as I can see. And yeah, just a well printed, again, the sweating, dry off my hands. Just a well printed, a well printed but minimally printed black road car, which isn't something you always come across in Hot Wheels Basic, but yeah, I don't know. Black cars are cool. What can you say? Yeah, that one looks good. Looks cool under the light there. Cool. All right, let's drive that guy out here. Here is the other one from the grocery store. The Mini Cooper S Challenge from the 2023 winter set. I barely saw this set. In fact, the first time I saw it at all last year or this year was in the grocery store. It was this car, this exact car, which I left on the shelf for probably maybe 2.5 months. And I was just like, I don't necessarily need a Mini Cooper, even though this one is pretty sweet in matte black with the Ice Rally livery, the white wheels and stuff. But I don't know. I just kept seeing it in the grocery store, and I decided that I would get it because it was there, and I hadn't seen any of the other cars from the winter set, which is sort of a Christmas set, but really it's more of just like a winter theme set. And this one has cool. I really like the 2-piece body here with the green or like teal skirts or fender flares. But yeah, so the winter set they usually do white wheels and like snow or ice coming up onto the body from the wheels as if the car is driving around in ice and snow. So yeah, really and for some reason they went with like a matte paint scheme this year. So yeah, this is just a newer Rally Mini Cooper, which has grown on me, I have to admit. It still doesn't really wow me, but it'll definitely stay in the collection. It's cool, and it's cool to get parts of the winter set, which are, I mean, it's cool to get anything out of the winter set, which not super exclusive, but it's like, I don't know, they don't sell it all year round. They don't sell it all year round, I guess. You know. So yeah, I picked it up along with the Mazda Savannah, and I guess what it is you just sort of use one car to justify the other, and vice versa, and just I don't know. Somehow it makes easier in your mind to make meaningless purchases. Anyway, let's. Yeah, I've been liking this. I've been liking this way of parking it. Yeah, let's drive that guy out of here. 2015 Mazda MX5 Miata. So I was recently on a trip down to Florida, and I happened to be staying near a place that had two dollar stores right next to each other. So I went into the first one and picked up this pretty snazzy Miata. I guess we're keeping the matte black theme from the last car going, and the Miata theme from the last video going. So we'll call this continuity, right? So we got the 2015 Miata here, a bit different than the 90s one we looked at last week. Yeah, it was last week. Okay, wow. Dating the video, but you know what? The video is coming out on time, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, this is more like, whereas the last Miata was like a street modded drift Miata, this is more of like a fully track ready drift Miata. Why can we not focus? Well, we're kind of focusing. It's glary. I don't know. Oh, that's better. That's good. Yeah, printing is cool. Printing is good. Not perfectly aligned everywhere, but, you know, good enough for what it is, although this side looks a little rough, but I don't know. Let's say that's just track wear. You know, the car's been around a few laps. Maybe they hit the wall once or twice and dinged up the paint. How about that? But pretty cool casting here with the bright red base, and obviously like the awesome aero like spitters and skirts and stuff all the way around, with a gray interior, got the roll cage and everything, and obviously a big drift wing. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like this combination of colors, gold and red, and black and white. Always cool, and I like the little, get that out of there. I like the little touch of green with the Mazda logo. So yeah. Yeah, it looks good. Kind of looks cool how the wing fits in underneath the shape of the lamppost. All right, cool. That's enough of that. Let's drive that guy out of here. Subaru Brat. So I do like to save the best one for last. And that second dollar store I went into really yielded quite a good one. I had no hope of finding this. You know, I really thought the winter set was come and gone. But man, oh wait, okay, here, I'll show you something on the back of the card. Just hang out for a second. So I'd really thought that the winter set had come and gone. And you can see, here, wait. Gotta fold the card so it will fit easily under the camera. You can see all the available cars in the 2023 winter set. So there's the Evo, which I would have loved to find, the Mini Cooper, which I did find, the Subaru, which I'm not the biggest fan of the way the WRX looks as a Hot Wheels, so I think I may have, if I did see that one, I passed it up. And of course the bottle opener car is always included in the winter set in like a New Year's scheme. Hence the 24 on it, as opposed to the 23 on the other number plates of the other cars. But yeah, the one that I really wanted to find was the Subaru Brat. And there it is, look! I don't have to look at the back of the cardboard anymore. I can just look at the car. And you know what? I gotta say, at first, I was not, when I looked it up online, at first, I was not crazy about the bright green, like, I think it's supposed to be like a Christmas ornament color, like the classic, like, really delicate glass ones. But having it in person, um, I'm, I'm pretty stoked on it. Like, it looks pretty cool. The sort of lime green looks cool with the white, uh, snow, decoration. Works well with the tires. Yeah, yeah. I like the bright green windshield. I'm so excited. I haven't even looked at like one side or the other yet. But yeah, look at the cool. You can tell they're like bolt-on fender flares. Man, the Subaru Brat is just such a cool ass car. Oh man, the light bar up at the top, the bull bar. Like I said, the printing. Well, I haven't mentioned it yet, but the printing on this one isn't perfectly like lined up, but it I'm not gonna find another one of these without having to buy it on eBay, so perfectly happy with it. The bed with the rear facing seats that have like grab handles on them, because you know that if you're sitting in the back of there and some guy who's driving it all crazy goes over a huge jump, you're gonna have to grab on them and be like, oh shit! Yeah, cool. Cool as hell. Subaru Brat. Winter 2023. Um, Sweet little truck. Or I guess, as they would say, I guess it's a ute, as they would say in Australia. Ooh, that's a good angle. I should do this more often. That looks dynamic. Anyway, let's drive that guy out of here. Cafe Racer? Oh my god, it's close.